Hello everybody, this is Alena Miano with Keller, Columbia, and
Ruth Wiley with Guild Mortgage.
it is really good to see you all, and today we are talking about something that you're going to see closer to your closing date, and this is a closing disclosure. And Ruth is the one that knows pretty much everything about it, so we have her today so she can explain it.
All right. So you might hear, like, throughout the whole term, you might hear CD. You might question what a CD is.
That's what we call it. Forgive us. Yes.
Sorry, we abbreviate everything in mortgage terms because I feel like we have so much to talk about, so we just abbreviate things. But we should be breaking it down for you and not talking all the mortgage jargon to you. So a closing disclosure is a CD.
CD. Okay.
So CD, basically, you're going to get it. It has to legally be sent to you 3 business days before closing. This is going to finalize your final numbers on what to bring to closing and so forth.
Basically, the amount of cash, the check that you have to write when you have to close on your house.
Yes. Now, a lot of times you may just look straight to see what's my monthly payment going to be and what am I bringing to closing. But you really need to look at all the other numbers on that closing disclosure as well. So just some basics of what's on that closing disclosure is it is going to say your loan terms. So you're going to see, first you're going to see your whole loan amount, and then you're going to see what your monthly payment is. And that's going to be your principal and interest, and then also what we talked about before, if you have an escrow, which is your taxes and insurance, it's going to have it on there as well. So whenever you first get under contract, your lender is going to send you a loan estimate. This is going to probably look different than what your closing disclosure is going to look like, because at that loan estimate, we typically don't know who your homeowner's insurance is going to be or what the real taxes will be. So you're going to see some differences between that loan estimate and then that closing disclosure.
Okay.
Typically, those are the only things you'll see different on your actual payment. That will change. Unless like the home doesn't appraise for what your original loan amount was, and then we adjust. So let's say your loan amount's gonna be less or your loan amount's gonna be more.
Okay. It's always a good thing, I think, to call your lender and talk about it. If you have any questions about the closing disclosure that you have, lenders normally can go over with you. Over the closing disclosure and explain all the numbers that don't make sense to you, because it's just math basically.
So basically that's going to be the first part. It's going to be the loan terms and everything else, and then the next section is going to be like your lender fees. So it's going to talk about your loan origination fees, if there's any points. And we'll discuss that in later videos. Watch some more videos and we'll tell you about what makes up points.
Okay.
So those are your lender fees, and then there's also a section for costs that you can shop for.
Okay.
And then costs that you cannot shop for. So
Okay.
to kind of give you a difference between what you can shop for and can't shop for. What you can shop for is you can shop for your closing attorney. That's one of those things. So those fees can change differently on who you pick. So you can shop for those. Items that you cannot shop for is nobody can pick your appraiser.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things.
That's a good thing, though.
Yep. That's a good thing. So those costs will be different depending on which appraiser is assigned to your file.
All right, so that's pretty much makes it. The bottom number is gonna tell you how much you have to bring to the closing. The top number is gonna tell you how much you're gonna get financed, and your main loan terms that are probably the most important part with you buying a house.
Yep. So there's still other portions, and it's gonna kind of break down all those other fees, like those attorney fees, all the other. Just fees that are associated with your loan. So,
So basically, that's a piece of paper that explains really everything that you're spending your money on buying a house. That's really useful for you, so you know what's going on, so you know where the money goes, and so you can look at it.
I mean, everybody wants a receipt documentation of what you're spending money on. Ultimately. So that's going to be the breakdown.
All right, perfect. All right, I think if you have any questions, please let us know. We are like always available, phone, text, email. We have babies crying, and that's okay. That's part of life. I hope you have a good day. Alena Miano, Keller, Columbia, and
Ruth Wiley, Guild Mortgage.
have a good day.
Bye.